Hi everybody, welcome back to my video this week. Sorry I've not been filming for a few days. It's just been school a bunch. So it's gonna be tricky for me getting back to everybody. But I thought today's video I would show everybody how to make a paper train. And some people have not heard of these and they're like, how do you do that? I'll show you that. So really you can make these chains for like any event, really. You can do it for countdowns, you can do it for decoration, really anything. For example, the one I'm going to do is I'm going to do one for my birthday countdown. I'm going to count down again on my birthday in about a couple of days. So it's actually really awesome. So, okay, so I already started with 3 of them already. Second, so, for example, I added my number. So how it works is grab the piece of paper you're going to use. So I'm using this, for example, I'm using my 26 number. You first slide it under if you already have an over already. It's kind of like when you braid, you go in and out, but you go over and under instead. So now I just came in. So kind of find the correct kind of angle that you're gonna need. But here's what I'm gonna do. And the tape you're gonna use, or something to stick it on, you can tape it, or so you can tape it or staple it. But I'm just taping it, just because I don't really have an actual stapler, which I need to get one of those. Oh, soon. Yeah, I gotta soon get those type of stapler things, so I can staple them each. So now, if you need to kind of move them a bit just to kind of find the thought you were just looking at, kind of go ahead and look at that. Okay. Alrighty. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over like this, and now you see the number 26 on here. So look, so far I made like the 4th row. That's what it's looking like so far. And so if you're running out of paper for that first part, is get like a pile of paper. Like, for example, I'm actually gonna use some of these, but I'm also gonna use some notebook paper. Okay, now I'm gonna make number 25. I'm just using a, I'll show you what I'm using. I am using a chalkboard marker, actually, but you don't have to use these. You can, use markers, colored pencils, crayons, really, any pencil supplies. So I'm just using it because it's really good seeable. So now, we're gonna go to 25. Really. So I'm trying to find 25 of each. So man, I know it's gonna fly. Yeah. I think that's why I need to count down today, I think. So now, since that's already overlapped, now we're gonna under it. So now you just thread it and come up here, find the little angle you're wanting to add your so line your little, so now I just pinned it this side, so now you tuck it under. So watch, this is a tuck, and then you sew with your hands together. You need to kind of push the tuck hand and turn it around so then you actually can see the number. And that's how you're doing it. You're going to repeat these same steps until you get to the last number that you're going to go from. So for example, I am doing it up to 1, so I've got a few more to go. So now, and by the way, I forgot to mention even supplies too, I think. So the supplies you're gonna need for this are paper. Like using it, like if you're out like of these paper, you can also use this too. I'm also using notebook paper, some regular paper, and I'm using tape, duct tape. You can use clear tape or duct tape. It's either, or just staples, something to stick it on with. For example, I'm just using tape for this, but you don't have to use tape. You can use like staples, like stapler. You know, like you can use a stapler to staple them to make them stay. I'm just using that. It's like a hair tie, sort of like that, basically. And that's how each work. So now, another thing is, tip is, if I see another string out there, I can just use that, or I can cut new ones. So how I do that is I stack a few rows of paper on top of each other, like overlap. And see how I'm just cutting the paper? Like that. So, now I'm putting this aside for a second. So now, since I got this next round, next round, but like next layer of paper, then and look, if you forget what number you were, just look at the one that you just did. So now I'm doing 24. So now I'm doing number 24. And if I'm out of tape, I'm gonna keep repeating the same step. Is to find, and don't use the full one piece, just like you can hang it like on something. So for example, I'm gonna hang it right here and then get the piece I need to secure it with. So that way we can use the correct piece to do it. Now it's right to the kind of skinny, like that. So it's just like that. Now see how like really kind of cool it is? So now, since you just lined it up your paper. Yeah. Okay. Now our tip is, if it starts to fall over, kind of find where you left off. Just gonna come in this. See it just like this. So just like that, and now you're gonna turn it that direction and poof it up. So the bottom, so like the tape is like your kind of, that's like your sewing part. So that part of it, it's just like when you sew something. That's like your kind of incision when you close it. So now I'm going to do my next number, which is 23. So if you want to make the long two look cool, definitely 23 on it. So now I'm going to kind of do that same, see how it's like under, now over. So you're really going to want to kind of repeat these same things until, because you really are going to want to repeat the same step and then find tape that you're using for that. So watch, now I'm pinching, look, watch, now you pinch the sides to be sure that it'll certainly stay. Just like that, and then turn it down ways. And then lift it a little bit and bang. Like there are actually long, it like takes a little bit to, I'm gonna show you those. But it takes a bit, like it takes about more than just a few minutes. Like, I don't know how long. Like, to me, if you're wanting it longer than, it takes a little bit to actually, like, do it. So it actually is going to take a bit for you to actually do it. You know what I'm going to do? Here, since it is 30 days, and kind of be sure that. What the heck? Okay, I'm like, how on earth is it like that on the bottom? So kind of make sure the bottom and then also top that you're kind of feeling good on. And make sure the tape's like facing the other side of each other. You know what I may do? So I might do here. I think I actually am gonna do 32 on my thing. I actually could have started that today, but I'll actually do it just for demo. Yeah, I'll wait until the 1st to start it. And how this is gonna work is each day I'm gonna take the one part of the chain off. Then I'll try to remember because I'm doing schoolwork during the week too. So it's like B day I actually would be able to take chain number 30 off. Watch, this is what you're doing here. It says 30. So now you just kind of rotate it and lift it up a little bit. You can push it just a little, but not too much or else it's gonna tear. So look, I actually got 31, now I have 32. And look, see how long it is? It's awesome. It's awesome of how much work goes into that. Even like if you're going into time minute or so. So now, kind of make sure they're straightened up before cutting it. Because you really want them looking really neat, but you also want them looking nice. Like that. Like for example, like this kind of neat. That's what we're wanting it to look like. Like we are wanting it to look really, hang on. So like this kind of neat. Hang on. There you go. If you actually need to hold the side too. But if you're wanting like so like for a demo, if you're wanting to kind of like look at the starting line, you can kind of do one that says start. This is what it would look like too. I think it was a Sunday. I don't know what day it was last year. I actually like made the countdown chart. Look, that's 32. So for example, look how long so far that is. Even though there's some flat ways, but anyway, it's gonna be a long video, maybe. I don't know. But so the goals you're gonna have are identify duties and know what you're doing. But anyway, that's how this is how you make a chain. It's actually gonna take probably me for a little bit. It's gonna take me a little bit to make it. But so I hope y'all kind of got a little clue of how to kind of do these type of chains, so then you can start your countdown or celebration or whatever, or decoration, or decorating it for something coming up. So I hope these tips kind of helped you out a bit. Hope this tutorial helped y'all out a bit, and kind of what you kind of get a little clue out of. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Try it, subscribe for more stuff. Like this video, hit one of the likes, hit thumbs up so I know that some of you are liking it. And I'm trying to view the channel as well. And comments are not really working, but my kind of question for everybody is actually I don't really do questions often, but so my point of the day is follow your heart and follow your desire, meaning follow where your heart is going to take you that day. So anyway, I hope y'all have a great Sunday.